Welcome to DataCatchup YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more empowering data science videos. How to pass the Microsoft Azure DP-201 certification for data engineers. Just for your information, if you wish to pursue a career as a Microsoft Azure Data Engineer, you have to pass both DP-200 and DP-201 exams. So make sure you go through our previous video for DP-200 exam and then return here to check out all other information regarding DP-201 exam. Let's take a recap and understand Azure Data Engineer Associate. Data Engineer Associates design, implement, manage, monitor, and secure data using all Azure data services to satisfy business needs. They also are responsible for designing, coding, implementing new functions, and supporting existing functions for business data intelligence analysis. What is the difference between Microsoft DP-200 and DP-201? As mentioned in my previous video, DP-200 is about implementing data solutions, while DP-201 is about designing data solutions. In reality, DP-200 and DP-201 are sibling exams that, when passed together, give you Microsoft certification as an Azure Data Engineer Associate. Microsoft DP-201 is an exam that tests your theoretical knowledge of data solutions, while Microsoft DP-200 focuses on the actual practice of implementing those data solutions in the real world. Generally, someone who is planning to take the Microsoft DP-200 should also plan on taking Microsoft DP-201 so that they get full Microsoft certification as an Azure Data Engineer Associate. It also makes sense to work on these two exams at the same time, given the only real difference between the two is that one focuses on theory and the other on practice. Since theory is worthless without practice, and vice versa, for all intents and purposes, the Microsoft DP-200 and Microsoft DP-201 are two halves of the same whole. Data engineer. Data engineers or Azure Data Engineers are responsible for data-related design tasks that include designing Azure data storage solutions that use relational and non-relational data stores, batch and real-time data processing solutions, and data security and compliance solutions. Candidates for this exam are Microsoft Azure Data Engineers who collaborate with business stakeholders to identify and meet the data requirements to design data solutions that are Azure data services. Candidates for this exam must design data solutions that use the following Azure services: Azure Cosmos DB, Azure SQL Database, Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Data Lake Storage, Azure Data Factory, Azure Stream Analytics, Azure Databricks, Azure Blob Storage. Now that you've understood who is a Azure Data Engineer, let's move forward and go through all the relevant information about DP-201 exam. Certification provider is Microsoft. Exam title is Designing an Azure Data Solution. Duration 210 minutes. Number of questions about 40 to 60. Exam fee $165 US. Exam languages English language, Japanese, Korean, simplified Chinese. Exam format multiple choice. Make sure to watch the very end of this video to understand in depth how you can pass the DP-201 exam. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more tech videos. On January 31st, 2019, Microsoft released two new Azure Data exams: implementing an Azure Data Solution, DP-200, and designing an Azure Data Solution, DP-201. If you pass both exams, you become a Microsoft Certified Azure Data Engineer Associate. Microsoft Learning Paths for Azure Data Engineers. Skills measured. Skills outlined below to see what changed. Design Azure Data Storage Solutions, about 40 to 45%. Design Data Processing Solutions, 25 to 30%. Design for Data Security and Compliance, about 25 to 30%. DP-201 exam tips. 1. Have real-world experience with Azure Cosmos DB, Azure SQL Database, Azure Synapse Analytics, formerly Azure SQL Data Warehouse, Azure Data Lake Storage, Azure Data Factory, Azure Stream Analytics, Azure Databricks, and Azure Blob Storage. 2. Review the content of the DP-201 exam page. Use your Azure subscription to build your own demos and try every technology involved in the exam to get hands-on experience. 4. I highly recommend you practice the hands-on labs. 5. Book your exam and get maximum rest hours before your exam. 6. Try exam dumb questions as much as possible before the exam. 7. Have fun and get your badge. Free resources could be gotten from GitHub, exam questions, free exam questions and answers. You can also check Cloud Academy, at cloudacademy.com. You can check this YouTube video, as you can see on the link, and also study materials from docs.microsoft.com. I hope this guide has helped fully prepare you for the Microsoft DP-201 exam. Stay consistent with your study and only take the exam once you're confident that you will pass it. And you should have no issue passing this test and any other Microsoft certification that you pursue. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more data science videos.